Hi, this is Vicky. Welcome to the numerical question series part 3. We know that we have 32 numerical questions. In my previous videos, part 1, we have already covered numerical questions related to speed. And in part 2, we saw a detailed video about distances, stopping distance, reaction distance, and braking distance. If you are yet to watch these videos, I will leave a link in the description box, or you may click on the I button on top of this video. I have created a playlist, numerical questions for quick reference. Now let's jump into this video. What is the minimum distance you must leave clear when stopping or parking in front of a pedestrian crossing? You may have remembered this question we did during the practice test. Who has stopped incorrectly? The red car, the yellow car, or both cars? Here the answer is red car, simply because minimum distance is not maintained while stopping or parking in front of pedestrian crossing. If you want to park directly in front of the crosswalk, it would be difficult for the moving traffic to see whether any person wants to cross the road. So, as per the rule, minimum distance we must leave clear when stopping or parking in front of a pedestrian crossing is 5 meters. And here is the answer. We will check the next question. What is the minimum distance you must leave clear when parking outside a built-up area before a St. Andrews cross? Here is the traffic sign that indicates St. Andrews cross. At any level crossing marked with this traffic sign, the rail vehicle has priority. So it is very important that the view of the level crossing must not be obstructed by parked vehicles. Also, when the barriers are closed, sufficient space is required for the vehicles to back up. This can only be possible if there are no parked vehicles in the area in front of the level crossing. As per the rule, minimum distance we must leave clear when parking in front of St. Andrews Cross outside built-up areas is 50 meters, and if it is inside built-up area, it is 5 meters. Now, in this question, what is the minimum distance you must leave clear when parking outside build-up area before a St. Andrews cross? It is 50 meters. And here is the answer. Let us go to the next question. You want to park in front of St. Andrews cross in a built-up area. What is the minimum distance you must leave clear? Now we know that if we want to park in front of St. Andrews Cross in a built-up area, minimum distance we must leave clear is 5 meters, and if it is outside built-up area, then it is 50 meters. So for this question, the answer is 5 meters because we want to park in front of St. Andrews Cross within a built-up area. And here it is. Let us continue to the next question. Up to what distance is it prohibited to park before or after a bus or a tram stop sign? We should always remember that there is enough space for the bus to be able to pull up to the edge of the roadway so that the passengers can get on and off without unnecessary obstruction. Due to the size of the vehicle, a lot of space is required for getting on and off the bus and for general stopping. So, as per the rule, it is 15 meters in each case. And it is 15 meters. We will get on to the next question. What is the maximum length of time you are allowed to stop at a bus stop provided you do not present an obstruction to the buses? Always remember we may only stop at bus stops if buses are not obstructed. Stopping means when your vehicle remains motionless for a maximum of 3 minutes. So, stopping up to 3 minutes at bus stops is allowed. If it is longer than 3 minutes, it is considered as parking and parking is prohibited. And the answer is 3 minutes. Let us check the next question. What is the minimum distance a vehicle must leave clear in front of traffic lights if the traffic lights would be concealed by the vehicle? Here in this case, it is very important that a vehicle must stop at least 10 meters in front of the traffic light to ensure a clear view of light signals in all cases. So the answer is 10 meters. And here is the answer. Let us go to the next question. You want to park on the right hand side edge of the carriageway. How big is the mandatory minimum distance between your vehicle and the solid lane boundary line? We must leave at least 3 meters free next to the solid center line when parking on the right hand side edge of the carriageway. Why? Because it is not allowed to drive over the solid lane boundary. If we did not leave the mandatory minimum distance of 3 meters, it will obstruct the moving traffic. Hence, it is very important to leave at least 3 meters distance between your vehicle and the solid lane boundary line. And here is the answer. With this, we have completed all the numerical questions related to stopping and parking. If you learned something new today and enjoyed my work, please hit the like button and encourage me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you and happy learning. Observe carefully. Vicky will be coming from the right. You see, at the brake point where Vicky applied the brake, the car started to stop, and finally it stopped at the stopping point. The distance Vicky traveled after applying the brakes until he stopped his car, it is the braking distance. Did you notice? By the time he realized to apply the brake and he traveled some distance, that is from reaction point R till braking point B. This distance is called reaction distance. What is the maximum number of trailers allowed to be towed by a Class B truck? This is what it looks like. Here in this picture, you can see a car and a trailer. If you observe this question, we have no options and the answer is a numeric input. The answer for this question is one trailer. In total, we have 32 numerical questions.